Have you ever ignored something just because it seemed too small or unimportant or thinking they don't matter? What if I told you that the smallest things often carry the deepest power to transform your life? Welcome, friends. I'm Bindu Chawla, and we are talking about how small looking actions, words, and even create powerful, life changing, with inspiring real life stories from Indian legends and teachings. Watch till the end for powerful Indian stories that will change your perspective. And for these things, we have Binaji with us. Binaji, welcome to show.
Thank you. Namaste.
Binaji, how can anyone recall a small act or word that deeply impacted their life?
Yeah, let's discover how tiny words, deeds, or thoughts can shape your destiny through these powerful Indian stories. Small in appearance, but inflicting deep wounds. This means that things or actions that seem small can have very deep and lasting effects. We often ignore them, but their influence can change the entire direction of life. This saying inspires us not to judge anything or anyone by their external appearance alone, but to understand their true depth and significance. For example, real life indication, short stories, and moral anecdotes. They seem small in size, but they are enjoyable to read, listen to, and narrate to all age groups and classes of society. During moment of depression, sadness, or despair, they act as a powerful medicine for the mind. Let's understand this with inspiring real life stories. The famous Bengali playwright Grish Chandra Ghosh once looked himself in a room desiring a vision of the Divine Mother. While searching for guidance here and there, he met Mother Sharda Devi, who told him, expand your ego to embrace all of humanity. This is a little sentence, but this one sentence transformed his life and he dedicated himself to selfless service and social upliftment. So never ignore a small act or word in real life.
But how can story inspire us the most today and why?
Yeah, a boy, Naren loved, hanging upside down from tree branches. Once the gardener tried to scare him by saying an evil spirit lived there. But Narendra said, I want to meet that spirit. Later, as Swami Vivekananda, he said, fearlessness is the true religion. He believed one should never fear challenges or struggles because success always embraces those who dare. When he went to speak at the World Parliament of Religions in Chicago, he had no food or no place to stay the previous night. Yet his first words, Sisters and Brothers of America, won everyone's heart and brought him global respect. You cannot imagine that small sentence which changed their life. According to him, fearlessness rises towards success. Pandit Ishwar Chand Vidyasagar, born into a family poor family. He once told his mother he would buy her gold ornaments when successful one day. She replied, I want three ornaments: a good school, a hospital, and a home for poor and orphaned children. This is a small wish, but he fulfilled her wishes and dedicated his life to women's education and widow remarriage brings real change to society. So fearlessness and dedication stories inspire us and bring real change to society.
Yeah, this is true. The since childhood we heard the story, and they, of course, uh, but how can anyone use this wisdom in their daily routine from today?
Yeah, while studying at Oxford, Lala Hardayal, he saw a child drowning in the river. Without thinking, he jumped into save the child, risking his own life. Later, when asked if he was afraid, he said, when your heart is filled with compassion, true humanity is born. Service and compassion are what make a life truly worthy. Never underestimate small things, small words, small deeds, small thoughts, a small sentence, but their impact deeper than ocean. One word is insult can scare someone for life. One small compliment can build lifelong confidence. One moment of courage made Swami Vivekananda fearless before the world. One sentence from Mother Sharda Devi changed Grish Ghos's entire life purpose. Never ignore the small things. They carry the deepest power to transform your life.
So, friends, remember the smallest thing can create the biggest changes in our life. So, now the time for the technique for good health. What is the technique for today?
Today we learn Shanmukhi Mudra. Mudra, yoga, and meditation are not just spiritual habits, they are technologies for soul alignment. They help you tune into your inner energy, cleanse emotional culture, and awaken your higher consciousness. They are the tool for the future. The more we understand ourselves, the better the world we create. Shanmukhi Mudra, also known as the Seven Gates Seal, is a yoga and meditation practice that involves closing the seven gates of perception to eyes, to ears, to nostril and mouth to draw awareness inward. This mudra is believed to calm the mind, improve focus, and promote inner peace. So sit comfortably in a meditative position such as Padmasana, Sukhasana, or Vajrasana. Sit with a straight spine and shoulders relaxed, either in a cross-legged position or on a chair. Now slowly bring your hands close to your face. Close the ears. Use the thumb. So gently press on the tragus to close the ears. Close the eyes. Use the index fingers to lightly close the eyes. Close the nostrils. Use the middle fingers to gently close the nostrils. Close the mouth. Place the ring fingers above the upper lips and the pinky fingers below the lower lip. Breathe deeply, inhale and exhale slowly, focusing on the breath and the inward sensation. Optional humming. Some practitioners Incorporate a humming sound like a bee during exhalation. Hold the mudra for a few breaths, then gently release the fingers and breathe normally. Benefit or Shankmukhi mudra, calming the mind, improving focus and concentration, relieving stress and anxiety, soothing facial nerves, promoting inner peace may help with vertigo and tiredness. Affirmation while practicing. I am not bound by my senses. I see things as they are. I see people as they are without any judgment. Start with a few breaths and gradually increase. People with respiratory condition, hypertension, and pregnant women should not practice this mudra. If you do, then it should be assumed while practicing Brahmari.
So, Shank Mudra makes you conscious of your body, mind, and the connection between the two. Thank you, Binaji, for giving us a useful knowledge.
Thank you. Namaste.
So, friends, never ignore the small things. They carry the deepest power to transform your life. Friends, do you think small things don't matter? Think again and do comment. And do subscribe, like, comment, and share it with your loved ones also. If you have any questions, feel free to ask in comment section. And for the more information, you can also watch our previous videos on Ojas YouTube channel and can visit the AWGP website. Until next time, stay conscious, stay kind, and trust the journey of your soul. Goodbye and namaskar.